Hi Tarot friends, it's Jade here with Tarot Your Truth, and I am back with the next installment of my Walking Through the Tarot series. In this series, I go through different cards, at least 40 different cards of the same, or 40 different versions or 40 different decks of the same single card, and go through some of the meanings just so that we can compare the artwork of the other cards, which I'll put over here, with the RWS Radiant Wise Spirit, which is also known as the Dirty Pam and Pixie's artwork. So without further ado, let's start. So we'll start with having a look at what the RWS standard meanings say, not just necessarily from the little booklet that came with that particular card, but other sources as well. So this one here, the main saying is, I am hoping. So hope, beauty, faith restored. The star is the beginning, kindness. It's okay to put the sadness down and for a minute and refocus on the beautiful things around you. It's easy to get used to depression and negativity and get stuck. Even after a crisis has passed, we'll continue our reactionary and flinchy behavior, even though it's no longer needed, just like PTSD. Everything will be okay. On the shadow side, hopeless, desolate, lonely, and sad. Another resource says enlightenment and inspiration, purification, finding one's inner light. On the shadow side, arrogance and defeatism. So I definitely, what the kitchen table tarot said in terms of it being very easy to get stuck to depression and negativity. That really resonates with me, having gone through a tarot year and still sort of working my way through healing from that. In any case, let's go through some other decks, shall we? Let's start with the Revelations. So this is the upright, and I'm going to actually read from this one because I haven't done that yet with this deck in this series. When this card is drawn, it is implied that there is hope in your life. Hope can come from within you to drive you further in life and down your chosen path, and it can also help inspire others around you to achieve their goals or to carry on. In terms of an individual, this card may symbolize a person who cares deeply for you and helps you along the way. In effect, this person can give you hope directly or indirectly in your dire times of need. He or she can also be an inspiration to people who go out of their way to help others, such as activists, humanitarians, or volunteers for aid organizations. In situations, this card reflects favorably on any outcome. It also asks to keep hope alive in tougher situations and not to lose faith in any struggle. In relationships, this card implies a positive and balanced ideal relationship between partners. Let's look at the upside down or the reverse meaning, shall we? She turns her back on the world, for she has lost all hope. She cannot give what she does not have within herself. Depression plays heavily on your heart as all hope has left you. Pessimism and doubt toil in your mind and thoughts, leaving you to feel sorrow and self-pity. In terms of an individual, the reverse highlights characteristics of a woeful individual who hides in the shadows of his or her own self-loathing. He or she has lost hope for the rest of the world and chooses to shun it by turning his or her back on it. In a situation, a loss of hope may cause tension and a loss of faith in any positive outcome. Contracts may fall through, promotions may be abandoned or put aside, or arrangements may be tossed to the wind. In relationships, a loss of hope feeds on the insecurities of each person, leaving partners to distrust each other and forget any form of unconditional love. That's pretty powerful message right there. I'm just going to try to zoom in a little bit. All right. There we go. All right, let's have a look at some other cards. There's the Aquarian, the Muse. I love that with the star in our hands. Hope is within her grasp. I adore this card. The Emerging Toronto Artist. I love that she's wearing Converse too. The Dame Darcy. Mermaid. Game of Thrones. Gilded. Everyday Witch. Let's have a look at what that one says. I love this. I love the cat looking at the fish. Okay, so the Everyday Witch says, the cosmos is also within us. No negative interpretation to this card. The star brings with it balance and hope, and a reminder that we all have a spot of the universe, of the divine within us. So while star promises us that we'll find what we seek, it also reminds us to look within as well as without for the answers, and to let our light shine out into the world to illuminate the paths of others. I'm sorry, apparently I'm having a great deal of trouble speaking today. So this is the vice versa, the front and the back. Let's see what the vice versa says. The front says, purity, detachment, a glance that reaches beyond mere appearances, a naked and essential vision of things and people, understanding the ties that they have with the world. And on the reverse, which we're looking at right now, making peace with one's own past to lay the foundations for the building of a new self, reconciliation of opposites, resolution of conflicts. The Housewives Tarot, the Zombie Tarot, Art History for Past Lives, Tarot de la Nuit, Santa Muerte, just for fun, the Tooth Fairy from the Spirit of Halloween, the Rackham Tarot, love that, the Deviant Moon, Tarot Muha. Let's see what that one says. Purity, hope, destiny, the pattern of the cosmos, divine intention, faith. When whatever you truly need will always be given. The Hidden Realms. I love this card. The Nicoletta Ciccoli. Shadowscape. Love it. Spiral. Joie de vivre. I adore this card. The Art of the Fountain Tarot. Wild Unknown. Mystic Mondays. This is actually one of the cards I look for in any deck to see whether I will like it, along with the Moon and a few other cards. It's the Mythic. I would guess that that's Pandora's Box. Pandora and Pandora's Box. The Crow Tarot. Mystic Mondays. Mystical Manga. And the last RWS version I have is the Star from the Next World Tarot. Again, I love that. I am still looking for what happened to the book. Pretty sure it came with a book. All right, let's start with the 1 JJ Swiss. Let's see what that one says. Hope, satisfaction, bright prospects, destiny, insight. Love it. The Marshmallow Marseilles by Wandering Oracle. The Tarot Classic. The Classico Marsiglia by Il Manigallo. The Tattoo Tarot. Let's see what the Tattoo Tarot says. Hope, bright promise, faith, recovery, gifts, symbols of immortality, light of the spirit, light at tunnel's end. So there's a light at the tunnel's end. Good prospects. New dawn is coming. Frustrated expectations. So it was interesting because one of the cards said that there was no negative connotation to this card. And that one clearly does show a bit of a negative. There's the Soprafino, which is another one of my favorites. And the Tarot of the Master. Let's see what Mr. Kaplan has to say for the Star. This card depicts hope, faith, inspiration, bright prospects, mixing of the past and the present, promising opportunity, optimism, insight, good omen, spiritual love, ascending star, influence of the stars in your birth, astrological influence, combination of knowledge and work from the past and present, results which will soon come to pass from energies expended, fulfillment, satisfaction, pleasure, the proper balancing of desire and work, hope and effort, love and expression. A favorable card suggesting that desire and energy are essential to happiness. Love that. On the reversed side, unfulfilled hopes, disappointment, pessimism, bad luck, lack of opportunity, stubbornness, bullheadedness, imbalance, conclusion of an unsatisfactory business experience or social friendship. So again, we do get a negative connotation with this card, which is something new for me. I hadn't seen that before. For me, previously, it was always indicated that there was really no negative. There's no real downside to this card, but clearly that is not the case here. Anyway, that is all I have for you today. I hope you enjoyed this. Let me know what your thoughts are on this card down below. I would greatly love to continue the conversation so that I can continue learning as well. I hope this has helped you. I hope you've enjoyed it. Thank you so much for spending time with me. Please do hit the like and subscribe button and hit that notification bell so you know when I post additional content. Anyways, until the next time, we will meet again for card number 18, which is the Moon. Bye-bye.